What's up, YouTube? How you doing? I am the Kaiser75, and I started the channel a couple of years ago, and unfortunately, I thought I had the time to do it, and all this is really fun. My friends are doing it too. Well, I got busy. I started school at Western Carolina University, got into the film program up there. Things have been busy and hectic ever since, a lot of things. So yeah, I'm back again. I want to pick this back up. I'm actually down in Wilmington right now, doing an internship down here at a place that rents out equipment to movies, to major production and stuff. So I'm down here. I've been here for about 2 weeks now. Got about this week and one more week to go. So yeah, pretty much what I'll be doing on this channel is doing some film reviews and some other things in the future. Some cool new stuff coming. I'll be doing some stuff with Mr. Mooney 1235, I Skinny Guy, and Cherry Pick Chuck. What we'll be doing is Mr. Mooney's been around for a while now, and so he's got a lot of stuff. So go check him out. I Skinny Guy started this past week also, and so is Cherry Pick Chuck. As far as I know, Cherry Pick Chuck doesn't have any videos up yet. I just got one like an intro video. But yeah, definitely check those out, because we'll have our own separate channels doing different things. And then here in the next few weeks, we'll be all fusing together into one channel called The Bros, and that'll be more like skits and bigger videos and stuff like that. Anyway, but yeah, so for the first couple of film reviews I'll start off doing is The Hangover Part 3 and Now You See Me. Alright, The Hangover Part 3. First off, I'll say that the first one I loved. I think it's the better one, the first two. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will agree. When I first saw it there, I laughed. Oh my god, I've never laughed so hard in my life in a movie at that one. I actually saw it in theaters with Mr. Mooney and his girlfriend back when it came out. It's 4 years ago now, yeah, 2009. Part 2 came out 2 years ago. So yeah, and a lot of people were really anxious, and then after it was released, a lot of people complained. It's just like the first one, it's set in a different place, and someone else went missing. Well, yeah, I mean, I personally was expecting that. I knew it was going to be a different place. I figured someone else was going to go missing, if not the same person, Doug. I wasn't upset with that. I was like, I love the first one. I would like to see it again with new material, and it was, yes. Storyline was the same with a few different things, but I loved it. And then, but I mean, I guess I can understand people wanted something completely new. Which, when Part 3, which is completely different than the first two, what it focuses on is Alan's character. This should be a spoiler because it's in the trailer. His dad has died, and he's going through like an emotional meltdown. And Phil and Stu and the rest of Alan's family, and also Doug, they're sending Alan to a place to get better called New Horizons. And it's like right outside of Vegas, I believe. Chow, played by Ken Jeong, it focuses on his character too, actually a lot. And people were, yeah, he's more of a supporting role, supporting character, and they believe it focused too much on him. I think it actually worked because Chow and Alan, their characters really go along with each other, and they are focused around each other more than the others. So it kind of, with it focusing around Alan and Chow, I think it worked. So apparently, Chow's character has stolen money from a guy named Marshall, played by John Goodman, who actually Black Doug works for in the first movie. Marshall tracks down Alan, Phil, and Stu. They kidnap Doug, hold him for ransom. They're like, pretty much, you go find Chow. He's your friend. You know where he's at. He contacts with you. You found him. Give me my money. And so pretty much I have to go hunt down Chow to get Doug back. So that's when all the crazy stuff and funny things happen, And then Alan falls in love with Melissa McCarthy's character, Cassie, who runs a pawn shop in Vegas. And all their shenanigans go from there pretty much. And it's a very sentimental movie. It's very nostalgic from the first two. And it's definitely, for a trilogy, especially a comedy trilogy, I think it works really well. I mean, if you really love these characters and you really love the story and you've been true fans of this trilogy, yes, you may tear up at the end. It's got a good ending. It makes you reminisce about the first two, like I said before. And another thing is that, yeah, it focuses around Alan and Chow's character, so pretty much Phil and Stu are the supporting roles almost, or the supporting characters. They're more in the background, and you really won't notice that after you watch the movie, think back, you're like, oh wow, Alan Tudyk, oh wow, Phil and Sue, they didn't do that much. The beginning is hilarious, it's funny. The middle is more serious, because John Goodman's character Marshall, he's very serious. Like it kind of gets, you almost forget it's a comedy, and then the ending is hilarious. But don't get me wrong, like in the middle, there are some funny parts and jokes thrown there. But the beginning and the end are the big funny parts. But yeah, the third movie is definitely, Hangover Part 3 is a good way to end the Wolfpack trilogy, and I recommend it. Now, the other movie I saw this past week was Now You See Me, starring Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Mark Ruffalo. It's about these four magicians, played by Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, and they go around doing different things. Jesse Eisenberg's character, he's more of like a card trick magician, does a lot of card tricks. Woody Harrelson, he's like a mentalist or a hypnotist, if you will. He plays like the mind games. Isla Fisher is like the showgirl. She used to be actually Eisenberg's assistant, his character's assistant, back in their heyday. But now she does her own stuff. She mostly does like the wrapped up or bind up in chains or whatever to an escape artist from boxes. And Dave Franco's character is more just a street magician, doing simple tricks like, how do I bend the spoon with my mind, doing things. But yeah, they all find this little like old fortune teller card with a date, time, and a place to be at that time and date. And so they all go there, and they each thinking at the time that they're the only one, they're chosen for something great and big. And they get to, oh, so many people got chosen too, so I don't feel so important. Anyway, they walk into this room, there's like a couple objects on the floor, like these holographic blueprints of this huge magic trick / show up here, and they all look at it, oh wow, cool. They have no idea who set this up for them. So it's like 1 year later, pretty much they're all working together, called the Four Horsemen, and they're pulling off all these tricks and the show that was laid out in front of them, the blueprints. And they pretty much do it on blind faith, don't know who they are. Anyway, they rob a bank and stuff, money to give back to these people that have been ripped off by an investor played by Michael Caine, who has this like insurance company who has ripped off all these people. So they're getting back at him. And Morgan Freeman's character, Thaddeus, he pretty much goes around to debunk magicians and try to prove how they do their tricks to the people. And then Mark Ruffalo's character, who is an FBI agent, he is put on the case to figure out how they're robbing the banks and everything. So yeah, and the whole movie is really cool. It's a definitely different magician movie compared to like The Prestige and The Illusionist. It's got some action. It's kind of like a mystery, action, thriller, comedy, all wrapped into one. And the magic tricks they do are really awesome, really cool. I mean, like they say in the movie, who doesn't love a good magic trick? There's one part where Dave Franco fights Mark Ruffalo, or he's trying to get away from Mark Ruffalo's character, and he's using all these like magic tricks to fight him and everything. It's actually kind of cool. Find out who sets him up at the end, who the person that led them to this room and everything. And my mind was blown. I never saw it coming, and it's a great twist, and it just made the movie even more like awesome, because you look back like, oh, whoa. So yeah, Now You See Me, I recommend it over After Earth. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've read lots of reviews from critics and what some of my friends say, and you'll find out for yourself. I mean, I can't say it's horrible, as they're saying, because I haven't seen it, but apparently it got third in the box office. Now You See Me actually outbeat it, which people are very surprised. I say this too, when I do my film reviews, I'll hardly ever be harsh on a movie unless it's just completely utter garbage. Okay, because I'm a filmmaker. I'm still an amateur at it, I'll admit it. I'm learning still. I got 1 more year at film school left at Western, and I've learned a lot of new things, and I'll never view movies the same way that I used to. And so, but when it comes down to movie making or filmmaking, it's about the people. It's about the audience. I just love to tell stories, and I love to share stories. I love to make stories. And I love You know, if I can make people feel scared, if I can make them cry in a good way, if I can make them feel happy, you know, or I can draw people into this world, into this situation, to where they try to solve the mystery, to where they're afraid of the monster under the bed, to where they feel like they're on this epic quest, and just to draw them in, because going to a movie is when you escape from the real world, and that's what I believe in. So I'll hardly ever be harsh, and if you disagree, disagree. I mean, it's your opinion, and you know, you got your favorite types of movies, I got my favorite types of movies, you know, and nobody views the same movie the same way. But yes, I do more film reviews and stuff in the future. Leave your comments below. Tell me what you thought of the movie that I reviewed, if you have seen it, or you know, give me your opinions on these movies. I would love to hear them and what you think of them. And also, if you have a film that you want me to review or you want my opinion on, you know, tell me, comment for me, and I'll definitely get around to watching it, and I'll tell you what I think of it. I have been doing a lot these past couple of years, and you know, I'm new to YouTube still. I have done appearances before, helping things like on Compton 182 channel back in the day, Mr. Mooney 1235. I've done stuff with him, and now I'm trying to work on my own channel and do a lot of other things. You had to catch you up what I've been doing. Like I said, I'm actually a senior now at Western Carolina University. This will be my 5th year of college. I'm in the motion picture, television production program up there. That's what I'm majoring in. And I've been working on movies pretty much every day, all day while I'm there. I helped with a group called Cinema Slasher, which is a website, www.cinemaslasher.com. On that website, it's just horror film reviews and some others like new releases that have just come out, big films that we do reviews on sometimes. And it's just a bunch of stuff about horror movies. So definitely go check it out. Blair Hoyle is the main guy on the website. He still runs a lot, does reviews like every week for all sorts of horror movies, from the B-listed to the on the silver screen. Any horror movie that's out there, he has more than likely seen. Check that out. We also has a YouTube channel for that called, or the URL link will be www.youtube.com/cinemaslasherhorror. Go check it out. On there, there's a little video called Night Whispers, Hoodie Weather. I'm in that as Joey, so definitely check that out. It's a very awesome little short for a TV show we're going to start called Night Whispers, which now is turning into an anthology horror film. It's actually going to be shown, the world premiere of it at MonsterCon in July. And also, I was on a little, I'm going to say it, on a little TV show called Nothing But Young at my school. That too has a YouTube channel. If you can find it, go watch it. I'm a character in that. Me, the Kaiser 75, along with Mr. Mooney 1235, I, Skinny Guy, and Cherry Pick Chuck. We'll all be doing stuff together in the near future into one big channel called The Bros. So keep a lookout for that. Support us, and we'll definitely keep you entertained.